Hey guys, so as you can probably tell, I'm not doing tarot right now, but this is a message for Divine Feminines and, those who are interested in hearing about this. So I was thinking about unconditional love last night, doing some healing, thinking about, my DM. I was thinking about we were together, and then the second I stopped loving myself, right? Or when that part of me really came out, the part of it that doesn't love myself, and I started acting in a certain way, like, the greatest love of my life. Well, the second greatest, because my greatest is myself. So the second greatest love of my life just kind of walked away, up and walked away. And that kind of makes me think about unconditional love, and I'm like, okay, well, that was very conditional love, like, you're not your best self, I'm walking away, kind of thing, but then again, they're mirrors, right? They can't help but do that. And that's how I was too. I was like, oh, I want you, I want love in this way, and my life just kept on spiraling because I loved him so much. I didn't want to leave him, I couldn't leave him, but even though I would with other relationships, and I wasn't happy with the kind of relationship we had, like the quality, and but that's because I thought a relationship had to be a certain way, or else there was no love, or else there was this problem or that problem. But a large part of me, first of all, needed to accept him for who he was, like he needed to accept me. And we both kind of looked to each other, and we were like, okay, like, maybe we're not that compatible, because maybe there would be people who would see this and be like, oh, like, he cares, but he doesn't show it. But for me, like, as much as I knew that, like, him not showing it was a problem. I needed him to do certain things in specific, which I actually needed to do for myself, because I was a codependent, right? So that's what this journey is. Showing yourself unconditional love. Showing yourself the kind of love you would want your partner to give you. Because thing is, the DM often doesn't change. He changes in the sense that he's loyal, that he stays, right? But he doesn't change his way of showing love. He will show love the way he knows how to. He will have things of his own to work through. And he will heal a lot of that so you guys can come back together as you heal a lot of your problems. But there's stuff that you're going to work on together. And you are going to trigger each other. But that's the kind of stuff that you kind of just have to remember. And unconditional love. It's about being able to show yourself that. About being able to not be like, oh, let me do this. It's gonna be okay anyways. He's gonna be here soon enough. I kept on telling myself for the past somewhat while that my DM would be here soon enough. Like, oh, I don't care when. It's gonna happen. But why did I need to say that? Did it provide some sort of like solace to me that he would physically be there? And last night I was just in bed thinking about this, and it made me furious to think that I would give myself solace by thinking, oh, another person will be there. No matter how much I love them, even if they are like the greatest love of my life. Even if I won't love anyone else more. How dare I tell myself that that would be something that I'm kind of looking forward to, when in reality, maybe the only thing I should care about and look forward to should be the person I'm gonna be. Because in the end, if I'm waiting on him, if I'm saying, oh, he'll come soon, no, why is he even a part of my journey? Like, yes, he is something that does fall together, but why am I thinking about when it'll happen or if it'll happen? Why am I saying this to myself so many times? Why am I pulling cards for him every week? Why am I watching readings on updates? Yeah, sure, he will come into my life. That is a truth, but what if he doesn't come into our lives till we're like on the deathbed, like maybe 96 on our deathbed, if we live that long. And then he's like, hey babe, I'm here, I'm ready, walks in with like his walker and stuff, and that's all you get. Is there stuff you're holding back on in your life that you wouldn't hold back on if he was there with you today? Because as much as I hate to admit it, the answer for me is yes. There is some kind of solace that I got in thinking that he would be coming really, really, really soon. Like, I moved in with some new roommates just now, right? Normally, I would spend more time hanging out with them. I would do all I need to do, but I would spend a lot more of my private time getting to know them, developing friendships, just enjoying that. And I'm spending a little less time than I would, an hour or two a day, maybe even, because I felt like I needed to do certain things. I withdrew, like subconsciously. I just subconsciously withdrew. I was like, okay, I'm going to my room. And when I did, I was watching TV, doing this or that, and thinking about my DM. Like, we're human. Being depressed is fine. All this is fine. The truth is, if I was being whole, like I know I should be by myself, if I was being 100% like the person I know I truly am, we don't grow into the person that we truly, quote unquote, are. We just already are that person, and we have yet to recognize that. You're everything you need to be and more right now. You don't have to change. You are beautiful, you're amazing. Yeah, maybe I could be taking a little better care of my skin sometimes, moisturize a little more, maybe do a face mask every now and then, get some of that dead skin off so like it doesn't look dry around certain places, or if it does, I don't know. Maybe there's like little things I could be doing, but those are things I should be doing for myself anyways. How come when I think of what I need to improve on, I think of my DM? How come when I think of all this stuff, I think of my DM? How come when I think of the future, he even comes up? The kind of person and the kind of woman I want to be, the kind of person I know I am, my wholeness and my love for myself, the person I know I am and want to continue to stick to forever, regardless of who's in or who's not, is someone who thinks about themselves and someone who lives their reality, lives for them, the way I did before he came. Because I did start thinking about like, oh, what he's gonna think for his approval. I did start thinking about, yeah, I stood my ground, yeah, I did that. But there's so much living that I've done lately, and at the end of it been like, oh yeah, well, he's still coming. And I thought they were affirmations, but why are they affirmations for me? Why do I need to affirm that? Yes, it is a truth. Your DM is coming in due time, right? When you're whole with yourself. But firstly, I didn't recognize that I already was whole, that my life should be a dream every single day. If I'm not living the best life I can live with what I have every single day, then I'm not living right. I'm not living in my wholeness. And at the end of the day, when I asked myself what was limiting me, it was the 5 or 10 minutes I decided to set aside to think about my DM. Yeah, I love him. Yeah, I will. Yeah, I love him to bits. Okay? I adore so much about him. But this is my time, and tomorrow is my time, and when he comes, it's my time. And this is the kind of codependency that even though they're not there, that we carry on, that keeps us separated. You have to know that he's there. Right now, I'm in this state right now where if he showed up, I'd be a little worried. I would be happy. I wouldn't want to give up on myself. I feel like maybe there's a little more confidence I can build about my worth and just letting go a little more. Letting go of worry. So that I can truly 100% be myself, you know? But I'd worry that I wouldn't be able to be that person. And if he comes today, or he comes tomorrow, or 20 years down the road, honestly, it's not bothering me at this moment since I had that realization. It really isn't. Because I'm living life greatly. And I'm not going to spend my time thinking about what I'm missing out on. Because truth is, the whole world exists inside me as it does inside of you. We are already whole. We're already everything we ever needed. We're already our greatest love. And yeah, our second greatest love is out there too. They're living life. But more than anything right now, I hope that just like I need to find myself and be 100% with myself at all times. Continue remembering who I truly am. Continue building that confidence that my worries stem from. I hope that he's able to do the same as well.